What's going on, guys? So today on this Shoki little itty bitty Transformer Committee review, we have something new from New Age. And yeah, it's really short. This is as low as I can get my camera realistically without going under the desk. Hold on, let's see. That is literally as low as I can make my camera. This is how small this box is. Oh, God. Okay. I have all my lights on. Seems dim. Either way. Okay, so here we go. And it's their number 41, Jones, which is a geologist. And you got Legendary Heroes. And then very nice image there. And it's their version of a G1 Beachcomber, our little hippy-dippy, scientist-y friend here. Nice image there in the front. Go inside. Mini Warriors. Yep, that's exactly what it is. It's very mini. If I do it this way, you can't even see the lights. Nuts. Okay. Come here. And you got him sitting on a log covered in little tiny birds. Birds in the log are not included, in case you're wondering. New Age. Age is 15 plus. Hey, I'm right in the middle of that. And come over here. Same images. Come to the top. He's sort of transforming. Turned into his little beach buggy mode. And then he comes down to the bottom. It says standard grade. That's the thing. I picked mine up at BBTS, but he's generally available wherever you can buy third-party Transformers. I'm just going to move the camera at this point. So you can just, a lot of places, you can just get this guy. Pretty affordable, honestly. So, let's get to it. And in the box, you pretty much only get instructions. Like, it's one accessory, and we'll look at that in bot mode. But the instructions are here. Look at them. A whopping all of that. Now, I would say, like, you could use half the paper and print on the other side, guys. That'd be fun. And New Age does have several versions of him. Between the G2, which is the cool green and orange, which is the one I had as a kid. One of the earliest small Transformers I ever had, which was pretty cool in my mind. Let's see here. I'm just checking out the best way to transform him, because it's interesting. Either way. And of course, it does come in bot mode, so you do have to do all the transforming. On your own. And I did do it myself for the first time. It was fine. And there he is. Good God. This is going to be a difficult review. He's so small. Like, I have to zoom in. Gonna be honest with you. So there he is in his little itty bitty beachcomber form. And yeah, underneath it's just him with his feet up around his butt and shrugging really hard. So they didn't try very hard to hide this. But yeah, it's nice. I can't tell if it's 100% painted or if it's blue plastic with a really nice top coat. Hard to tell. He does have wheels that are pinned. I don't know if he's going to roll, because see these little tabs kind of here on the form? They feel like they're going to hit the ground. Yeah. Those are definitely not allowing for actual rolling. He was skidding more or less, but either way, you do have, because I have to be so close to the camera, this is difficult. Okay, here we go. Come on, focus. Okay. So you do have little itty, tiny, bitty headlights, painted silver on the little thingy, and you got the blue there, which is cool. Not the best paint job in the world, but working on something this small, I don't really blame anybody. Inside, you do have a molded steering wheel, so to speak. And you got a couple seats right there inside the roll bar. And then you come to the back, like what looks to be a twin engine situation, which is weird, to say the least. And then a little blue bit back here. And like I said, you just basically have the entire bot underneath it. And now we're going to zoom back out just a little bit. 4 size comparisons in alt mode. There's Wally. So he's super tiny. Here's the last one we did, I think, essentially. The Sheehan. They almost share the same blue, which is interesting. So go figure that a race car would have a bigger body than a buggy here. And then I guess apparently you could take this missile out and leave that out in the seat so it doesn't look like there's a missile in the back of his head. And then just for giggles, there it is next to the newest version of Prime, which is clearly not to scale. This is the biggest problem, is getting the vehicle mode for Prime to scale with any other things. So scooch him over there. I need to get another version of Prime just so I can have something else to compare in bot mode. Either way. So, let's do the transforming thing, huh? And by the way, there will be a Taro video for this one, just to show you how to get him into bot or into alt mode. So we want to come up here, flip up this side panel, and that one, and that basically frees up your hands, and this will allow you to unplug this from here. There we go. So you see posts, holes, all the kind of things. And then you just unfold. And by the way, these tabs right here go into those little things to secure everybody. And just unfold the kneeses. And let's see here. Take these, flip it up, so like that, and then like that, more or less. Hold on. There's two little spots right there. Okay. So you want these little guys pointed downward, and then you can flip these around, and they become the heel spurs, like so. And last but not least, take your wheels and rotate back so the headlights are facing backwards. It's an uncomfortable feel, if I'm honest with you. And then you can split the legs, and there you go, you're done. No. Okay. So from here, we want to unplug the arms from the sides of the body. So the post goes right in there. Very nice and easy. And this is the part that always trips me up a little bit. So we want to flip this up, and it will go up and over this. And then I want to flip the whole thing back. So this is now facing downward. Flip this in. And then while pushing in and down, we want to get this into there. Like that. So once you get it all squared away, it works out. So the backs of the seats are now coming straight off the back like that. And in a way, it looks like he has a little jetpack. Why is it so loose feeling? That's weird. Okay, I think that's it, honestly. And once again, this is difficult because he is so short. Like he's another mini bot guy. So once again, this is as low as I can go. But yeah, there we go. Tiny little. He's a little guy. And I did put an Autobot logo there. But if you are feeling kind of froggy, you could put an Autobot logo down here, what would be the front of the vehicle, and it will just always be there. Now, some versions of them have that, especially the toy versions. There's some where this whole little area here is like whitish or grayish and has a Autobot logo on it. But, you know, that's up to you. Just use the tiny little universal Legends-sized Autobot logo for that. Either way, the head, I believe, is on a tiny little ball peg, but I think, nope, it's actually just a post. Slight little mushroom peg. You got silver painted thing. There is an alternate head sculpt that makes it look like he's talking or smiling, but it comes with the alternate versions of him. So you get the G2 or the shattered glass, and it comes with that. Go figure. So either way, it's on a ball peg, so therefore it can spin all the way around. And then you have the shoulder here, which is pinned in right there very nicely. You can go out to 90 degrees. That's good for him. You can also go all the way around. Yay. No bicep rotation, but you got elbow rotation right there. And then single jointed elbowness. Come up there. And very hollow forearms. Very sad. Very, very sad. No hand articulation, so that kind of sucks. He does have a really nice ab crunch to kind of get him up and over like that. I could have sworn it was more than that, but it's like not going now. It's focusing on my thumb. Either way, nice little painted section there with the red and the blue hourglass. Then can swivel. He does have a whole front skirt, like so. Very particularly shaped hole in the crotch. That's weird. And then, whoa, put the arms out. You can get perfect Jean-Claude. Comes down. You can kick all the way forward, all the way back. Thigh swivel, and go all the way around with the exposed mushroom peg there. Single jointed knee, good for about 90. I think it's just a hair under, but yeah, we'll give it to him. And then for the feet, you get a very tight ankle rocker. Now that does, you got a very small cutout right there. So that's about as far as you're going to get. But, I mean, that's plenty, especially with a guy this tiny. You can do a pretty wicked A stance out there on the beach, as it were. All right, and he does come with one little weapon. Tiny little gun. Tiny, tiny, tiny. And you can plug it right in and give him a nice, I'm just a scientist, but I will defend this place. And yes, there is a whole Golden Lagoon version as well, or at least there should be if there isn't. I don't remember, did he actually ever get in the gold? I don't know that he did, now that I think about it. All right, now for size comparison in bot mode, bring in New Age Ironhide. Might as well actually put it beside him, huh? Give an actual size. Professional YouTubery. So he's just barely half of Ironhide. And then next to Bumblebee. So he's actually taller by a good bit than Bumblebee. And Wally back there also for sex size. So, I mean, he is a small bot to begin with. So, I mean, I guess that's good. I don't know. I don't know if that's good. You tell me. Should be good. Maybe I'll look it up on a size chart of some sort. And shoopy doopy. And yeah, I don't have him next to a prime or anything. So here's the thing. I need him like back here in the light. And then I'll just zoom in. Alright. But either way, he's a pretty cool one. Like, he's a lower cost figure, which is fine because he is smaller. And actually, that's a good thing because prices are definitely going up. The new version of Grimlock was just announced and put up for sale. And he's huge and he is expensive. And you think for Legends class, they should be significantly cheaper. But, I mean, even like the 2-pack of Bumblebee and Cliffjumper was like 50, 60 bucks, something like that. And then this guy is like 40 by himself, or 35, somewhere in that range. And then you get things like Prime, or the Dinobots, or like Cyclonus, or all like $100 some odd, depending. Now Grimlock in and of himself is coming out at 110, along with inflation. So it kind of sucks. But either way, it's a cool little figure. Definitely continuing down this little, as people refer to it, as mini masterpiece line. And he is really good. I'm not going to lie. I like this guy. And considering the Beachcomber was one of the earliest actual Transformers I had, even though it was the G2 version, I like the green and I like the orange. Which, once again, I think is what led me to really like... Oh, by the way, he has thigh rotation. I pointed that out. Okay. So I think that's one reason I like that Green Peak dude. It's green and orange. So I'll probably pick up the G2 and the Shattered Glass version. But in the meantime, I'm happy with just this one. That's going to be it for this Transformers review, guys. Make sure you go check out the whole playlist from New Age/DX9, because it's there. And now that we're getting New Age versions of the Dinobots, it's pretty interesting that New Age is completely retreading and redoing everything that their parent company did. So it's cool. But I'll see you on the next one, guys. Remember, as always, gone nerdy.